this game. I said, man, this game is fucking trash. I hate this game. And there are some things I hate about it. I hate the way people play the glitch. They do the mid blitz and bring down the guy. But now you can, they put it in there, you could untarget that guy so it doesn't trick the defense anymore. And you could, so now they built in more counters against the mid blitz, which I had to go and learn. But I also hate there's some things that are still in the game, which I hate, the 4-minute periods. I think they should be 6-minute periods. If you're going to have an accelerated clock, put in 6-minute periods. You know what I mean? So, or take out the accelerated clock, man. Because you should get like 2 possessions each a half, man. It shouldn't be like you only get 1 possession a half if the other. And the teams, I'm not even complaining, like teams aren't even cheesing the clock. You don't even have to play cheese and cheese the clock. It's just the way the game is. Like if you take a drive, if you like run pass offense, you could take fucking 6-7 minutes. You could take it to the 2-minute warning. It's ridiculous. Which I really hate about the online head-to-head mode. Yeah, you could play it but if you play exclusively that mode, you don't have a choice. Or if you play head-to-head Ultimate Team, you don't have a choice. You know what I mean? So I don't like the 4-minute periods and accelerated clock. I don't like the dual function buttons where like slide is tap, but if you hold it, you dive, or if you double tap, you pump fake. And I mean, I get it. You have to be like real precise with your button timing, and it's the NFL, man. It's the pros. But can you put a fucking different button? So I'm pressing like left on the D-pad. Throw it away and juke aren't the same thing. Like, because I'm like accidentally juking instead of throwing it away. So you have to be like real ultra precise with the controls, and it kind of stinks. They should have spread the buttons out a little bit in certain situations where you're not like pump faking by accident. And I had a big problem with the settings where I put like my here. Let's show you real quick here how I fixed my settings in case you're new to the stream here. Whoa, the passing mechanics. You have to put this on small. I had it on medium, and it was like really, really bad for me. It was like flying. I had this on medium and the speed faster, and it was like flying off and, either not aiming or aiming too much. And so I took this to small, and it's much better now. You can actually hold in like L2, and it gives you an extra shadow, which you could see, and like do extra aiming, and it does work. But unless you're like really, really good with the reticule and you can do like little half circle, you know what I mean? Unless you have like a really good touch with it, then you go by all means put it on higher. But it like me, it's like I tend to always push all the way in one direction, and then that's an overthrow on pretty much anything but small. I mean, I even almost want to put it on none, so you can't overthrow, but I want it a little bit. So I've been throwing a lot better. The other thing I've been trying to do better is, on setting the picking up the blitz, staying in the pocket, going through my progressions on offense, getting all the different players involved. If I find myself calling the same plays too frequently, then then do the coaching assignments. So you know what I mean? Like I want to say, well, make the number one receiver a different guy each play. Go through Washington, Freiermuth, Pittman, Metcalf, get everyone involved. Set up the following. Quit slinging down the field on all 3 downs. Sometimes set up shorter downs So, my offense needs a lot of work. On defense, I'm doing more like disguising my coverages. Um, I set the settings for like aggressive zone, so they're like playing better in the zone. Um, and also like trying to get better at stopping the run. So like cover 4 is against the inside run, cover 2 against the outside run, and it really makes a big difference that you like guess correctly. If you go cover 4 and then cheat inside, you're really vulnerable against the outside. He's not going to run up the middle on that, but you're vulnerable on the outside, so you might want to user control where you're vulnerable, or you go cover 2, cheat outside, then you're vulnerable inside, then you might bring a safety down, but the safety gets blocked. So you basically have to, like, on defense, and my defense is pretty good. I'm uh, 14 points allowed per game, which it was 12, but it jumped up to 2 on my losing streak here. But my defense isn't bad, and I play like Dick LeBeau. I try to figure out what they're doing and then call a defense that stops what they're doing. But on offense, I'm not really like countering their offense. If I feel like if I could pick my offense up to 20 to 28 points per game, then I could start winning a lot more. I need to start scoring between 20 and 28 points a game by staying in the pocket, going through my progressions, running the ball, and all those things, man. So we're gonna get to it here in just a second. I got to feed my cats, and I'll be back. We're gonna start this game in about 3 minutes.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line. Right to the air is Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. To throw is Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got him in. Complete. Look at the big fella.
Well, that's the trade-off of doing aggressive as they give up touchdowns. But who cares, man? Just assume he scored on the opening drive. Big deal. You know what? Because that's going to be a pick quite a bit. And we got to be aware of that. I don't know how he got that. Cover 6 is a good defense against that. My guy was right there. Elliott got burnt. I just put in Elliott too on that package, man. Maybe I'll take him out.
The second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2.
Put Brisker back in on that package since Elliott got burnt. But, I mean, Elliott was right there. He made a good play on the ball. I mean, that's going to be intercepted half of the time, man.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together.
The other thing I'm doing is passing it faster. Like R1 right here is like wide open fast.
Now Rodgers firing quickly, but it's in.
And that reminds me, I got to mute him. So you see that I said R1 and then he went right over there. So.
Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match.
Look for Bernard here. I'm going to go Bernard, Muth, Pittman.
You just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Down the right sideline.
Bernard!
Out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
Now, this is when you know I'm in my game, when I get all my substitutions in here. I like to honestly rotate the linemen a little bit. I actually throw in the other receivers a little bit. I don't really use them, but like just give the other guys a little bit of action. And this is a good passing formation for me. I like to get KJ on this one, but we're not actually going to use any of those right now. I just set it up for later. I was too slow. We might have to burn a timeout. Bummer, I was too slow. Part of it was talking to Yin's guys, but the other part is just too slow.
They'll have 2 remaining
throw Lou Nichols in on one. We're going to throw Warren in on one. And I don't want to get another penalty here, man, but we're going to throw KJ in on one more. Let's grab a coach suggestion. Double slants.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
We're going to go XR1 triangle.
To throw is Rodgers. The ball comes out. This will get out of bounds.
I had to throw it fast.
Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one.
We're going to go Washington.
In plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Now check your coverage. Washington, and look for Metcalf.
Rodgers to throw once more.
Oh!
Intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Fuck, I thought it was an alright choice, dude. What?
They'll take over.
I'm gonna have to look back at what happened there, guys. Did I not lob it enough? I thought he had him beat, dude. Oh my god, I thought he had him beat.
The Baltimore offense at the line.
Did he not have him beat over the top,
There's two
dude?
series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
I thought Metcalf had a step and I threw a lob pass, but the linebacker was suddenly way back there too. But maybe I didn't lead him enough, man. I don't know.
Pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away.
I didn't really look anywhere else, to be quite honest.
Makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. But couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Jackson now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A gain of 19 and picking up.
I mean, that's kind of a matchup you want, man. You want Samuels on on Henry in a pass play.
Focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that.
I almost always have a spy. He caught me talking, kind of. Fuck, I don't even know what offense, because I hit triangle. I don't even know what triangle is. What's triangle? When there's nothing there, and then there's nothing off screen either.
What about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. On 1st down, it's a run with Ali. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards to pick up there.
That is definitely what we call a defensive uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
This will leave him a yard
I'm
short.
trying this new defense, man. You have to set Ramsey.
We are in for a good one as we're through one.
You're going to have to set 3 guys really quickly, and it's hard to do. So, you need to set Highsmith, Spy, Queen, middle 3rd, and change Ramsey. So here, Ramsey, triangle, would be a soft. Where's his soft
They've got it
zone?
with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Middle third.
They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. Where the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Well, I've tried new defense, man. I didn't really get it set up. I'm slow. I need to go into the practice room.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he'll take it.
Even though there was a spy, he burnt my spy. So I need to score. I get the ball back so we could still tie this game up here, man. And it's a game again, but
Finish it off with 6 points. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the
I don't want to say quit worrying about trying new things, though. You know what I mean? Because you just have to keep trying new things. It might take you a while. Maybe I should be in the practice room trying new things. I mean, because I'm not even, like, I'm still fumbling around on the controls.
They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, everything falling apart now.
Well, because, dude, I'm fucking just slinging it out there, man.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time.
Like those other guys open. I'm not scanning the field, dude.
I'm sure he's frustrated with himself.
I'm like basically in choke mode, dude. I just slinging it out there, dude. I'm not even really looking, man.
Well, look at this, a tight end carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
I'm just gonna keep practicing what I want to practice here.
Or create or get through contact or trash makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Jackson from the shotgun. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now it's Jackson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try.
He was on him way too, but it was way too easy there.
Result for them, but let's go back to the decision first of all to go for it all on 4th down.
I forgot you're supposed to press those. Should be pressed to be tighter, man.
Gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Man, I gotta score and then score at halftime, make it 21-14. Then it's 21-14, then it's a game again.
By 3 touchdowns.
But I gotta start playing, man. No more talking, just playing.
On his loop for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 21. Steelers nothing.
No, man, I don't feel like he's kicking my ass, but like my offense, I haven't had offense for days, man. My defense is okay. I did okay, but like you got to put it in the end zone, man, when you get the ball. And quit just trying new things for the sake of new things called right defenses.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Well, you know what I've always been good at is situational football. But I'm not doing that. I'm just doing like, hey, let's try new shit on Madden.
At the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message.
I did do it away from the defender. Luckily, that's why I didn't intercept it.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
32. First down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing is Rodgers. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Man, I'm fucking forcing the pass a lot.
Here, not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup.
I'm lucky, dude. You got to quit throwing interceptions, man.
Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
I was overthrowing now. Settle down.
Rodgers again now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 14.
First down, Steelers.
Here's Rodgers. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And again, it's Rodgers. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
What? Oh my God, are you kidding me? I thought there was 12 seconds. There's a 10-second runoff, man. Oh my God, that might have cost me the game right there, fellas. Why'd they give me a fucking... I threw it over, everyone said there's all my players are right there, dude. I've seen way worse fucking intentional grounding where the dude's like literally standing by the end zone and there's nobody around at all. I had like 3 players right there, man. Oh my God, ridiculous, dude. I think that probably cost me the game right there, man.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just...
I was holding in triangle, it didn't fucking work. And then it took 20 seconds off the fucking clock, dude. So pissed off, dude. That's the shit that makes me want to fucking not play, dude. Holding in triangle, go! It took 30 seconds off the other play, dude.
1st and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Now it's Rodgers. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
That's what I was saying. I needed that other touchdown. They fucking did a 10-second runoff because I threw the ball away, dude. It's like no one's open, throw the ball away. Oops, 10-second runoff. Period over. What? I can't believe that, dude. From in the second period, dude. It should be 21-14. And then I'd have momentum and fucking... only have to stop him once. Now I have to stop him twice.
It's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Ravens 21, Steelers 7.
I'm so pissed off that fucking quarter, man. At least I'm moving the ball better overall.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
That is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on fourth. They're going to try and throw. And they hit him.
Boom!
Straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now Rodgers. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Rodgers now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Steelers are back within a score. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. The defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. 2nd half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. They go play action now. Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing is Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson now. Buying time to his left. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Complete to Washington. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Rodgers to throw once more. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right.
Oh, yeah, old man Rodgers ran in for the top. Could you believe it? We have to say it to believe it. It wasn't Lamar Jackson who got the running touchdown. It was the old man, Aaron Rodgers.
Extra point now by Boswell. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
21 apiece. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
They got the completion. Now, they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Breaks a tackle. And he gets his down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Boy, missed tackles. That could be their downfall, Charles.
Yeah, they actually let him out of bounds there. Instead of the clock continuing to run, they let him out, and it turned into another timeout for him. Not good at all.
Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Flush to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
Yes. Yes.
The Steelers use the first of 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop.
He's going to have to kick a field goal, right? No, always go for it.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. Throwing, Jackson.
No points. Nothing. He doesn't even get the fucking field goal. Wow. Wow.
Winds up yielding nothing. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get it.
That's caught inside the 20. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie.
You think you're going to cover DK Metcalf fucking 100 yards down the field? Yes! Yeah! Quit! He quit! Who watched that? It said people watching, man. Do you believe that? I was down 21-0 at halftime and fucking won. 28-21. Comeback. Win. What a comeback win that was, man. They're getting that offense back and putting it all together for wins. Guys shut him out in the second half, man. And then he tried to cover with Roquan Smith. And I did a perfect this time. No more underthrowing. I did a perfect fucking lob pass and fucking touch pass that time, man. Oh, what a win, man. What a win. Back to 500, 21-20. I know I was below 500. I was fucking pissed. I was 19 and fucking 21 or whatever. Got all these losses right there, dude. Loss. But where's 10 points, 0 points, 10 points, 0 points, 0 points? I'm like, well, and then I finally started getting some offense 2 games in a row, 24-27. And the defense pretty good, held them to 10, 13, 10, 17, 21. Shut them out in the second half. Well, because, in the first half I was trying a lot of different things, and then in the second half I said, let me focus a little more here on like calling smarter plays.
At the confluence of the 3 rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. Oh, he shifts past him. Past midfield, look out. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards. The territory at the 40. Great return.
It's tough enough to play defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Jones. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Ashton Doolin, 36 yards.
I keep trying new things, man, and I'm not like familiar with that defense. Now that I am, I would probably cover over top with it too. Now that I've seen that, well, he saw cover 2, and he just sent 2 guys out at the safety. And I kept calling it over and over again too, because I'm like trying new defense again, man.
And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing is Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 40.
I couldn't believe he was that wide open, and I didn't get sacked.
3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Here's Rodgers to throw. His throw incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play.
I thought he was wide open there, man. He just fucking,
the defense throws at him.
Timing was off.
Now Rodgers. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And deep to return is Josh Downs. A solid punt, but also a nice return there, 14 yards. And the Colts will go to the offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession.
Don't forget that if anyone saw that Baltimore game, dude, like, I also didn't score in the second period, so I really could have had 35 points that game.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going for the deep ball. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Let's go. It's the break I needed, man. Let's do it.
Here just past the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now Rodgers. And he fires one incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
I don't know why I didn't throw it to the guy in the middle that was wide open, dude. I look at the wide open guy and then hit the other button.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. And taken right at the 35. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
It's a pickup of 6.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Looking to throw. Jones. Yeah, he will go out right.
I thought I had a spy on him, man. Didn't I spy him? Smith, maybe I didn't, dude. Fuck.
Down at a 21-yard gain. 2 minutes on the clock, second
I meant to spy him. I don't know if I did, dude. Shit.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. This taken in by Downs. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. Back to throw. Jones. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Operating from the gun. Jones. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got it in the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. On third down, here's Taylor. And they'll get him down short of first down, right on the 10-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
I was pretty ready for that. My guys were just slow, man. I had a spy on, but it was like he called a zone run, so it was like, look, I get 2 guys charging them, man. It just, I would have had to shift the line over that way, and I did not. But in this game, I mean, I got an interception and didn't score. Got the ball, I didn't score. Got an interception, then I didn't score again. So 2 offensive possessions, 0 points.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
At the 16-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
Now it's Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here, we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 4.
Back to throw. Jones. And he's got Pierce. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. First and 10, Taylor now. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down the middle.
Oh, that was smart of him, man, because now I can't tie it at the third quarter. I should have played a little tighter defense, maybe not the prevent.
A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively.
I quit, guys. I'm gonna go eat lunch, man. I'm fucking starving, or it's like way starving, dude. I'm gonna eat some food and switch games. I'm done here, man. Done playing. I don't wanna punt. We had a good run for today.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Look, if it's red, it's going to be incomplete every time. Good games, man. We'll be back later. I'm going to run, man. I got to eat some food and stuff. I can't play when I'm like starving right now, man. I hate to quit a 10-point game, but I'm not feeling it this game, dude. All right, well, this will be the last game for sure because I got to go eat something, man.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on second and long. Jones. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Gould, 33 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Threw some lunch on the Bobby, so lunch will be ready soon.
Coming here, third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Rodgers now to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
37. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Rodgers. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And he's brought down. Rodgers now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop the throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Rodgers to throw once more. Catch made right side by Wilson. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession.